What's up, everybody? Welcome to Frayser, Tennessee. This is, according to the internet, the worst place in Tennessee to live. Frayser, right outside of Memphis. So, welcome, and let's take a drive around to explore this place that is pretty dangerous. And we're acting like a fool, driving around in circles. So let's come on in here and check this out. Frayser, Memphis, Tennessee is to the south of us. So this is part of the Memphis area. And our subscribers have asked us, requested that we explore this neighborhood since we had originally explored Orange Mound in Memphis, Tennessee. And they told us that we needed to check out Frayser. So at some point, you can tell this was actually a pretty decent neighborhood. Are there still napkins in here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean this real quick. It's not dirty. Is that better? Much better. Okay. At some point, we had explored Memphis, Tennessee, and the neighborhoods of Memphis, Tennessee, Orange Mound, and the people of Memphis asked us when we come back to check out this right here, Frayser. It's weird because you could tell that at some point this was definitely like a neighborhood you wanted to live in at some point. You can tell by the houses. But today, wow, what a kind of downfall this place clearly has had from what you could clearly tell at one point was a nice suburban place to what it is today, where you can kind of tell that there's just rundown businesses, homes, incredible amount of dumping and littering. Definitely this place has had better times, and it's visibly noticeable that, you know, it's a place that's gone through a serious downfall. It's also a very dangerous neighborhood, so you know, and don't be mad at me. Like I said, I'm a YouTuber. I went on the internet, and the internet said this right here is the most dangerous, worst place to live in Tennessee. And on top of that, not only did the internet tell me that, but my subscribers, people who watch our channel, told us for a fact that when we come back to Memphis, we need to see needed to see this area of Frayser. Right here, there's a few international flags. More than that too, we voted on our channel for 5 or 6 places. Now, usually when we take a vote of where we should go, I'm gonna slow down. This car's flying. I'm not giving me enough time to get through there. Usually when we take a vote of where we should go to, it's a pretty close call. However, Memphis got 50% of the vote out of 2,000 votes. We put up 5 different cities, and you guys voted for 50% Memphis, which is, usually it's a really tight, you know, we'll have 6 different cities. To give you an idea, YouTube lets you vote for 6 cities. So what we do on our YouTube channel is we vote. Like, I don't really get to decide where we go. I'll put up 6 cities and then we vote. And then we put up 6 more cities and we vote. And the ones that win go up against another vote. And then we go to the places where the won the vote. So for the most part, it's not like I got to pick where we went. It's like the subscribers got to pick where we went. And in the case of Memphis, it won 50% of the votes. So that is kind of overwhelming. I've never had a city that you guys have wanted to see that much on our channel overwhelmingly won the vote. So that was kind of interesting to see how badly you guys wanted me to see Memphis. And there were some good spots. Now, we did other, you know, of the other cities that were on that list. We did some of those cities as well, because when we're doing our channel, sometimes I'll put up 4 cities and I'll let you guys vote which one we're going to go to. And usually, sometimes we'll do all of them. But it gives me an idea which city I should spend the most time in, which city I should do the most videos in. You know, lets me know what to do, basically. I can't believe there's no phone signal here. I'm struggling to pull up a map. I don't understand what's going on here. Like, you would think that in a large metropolitan area,
you need a little bit better of a map.
can't believe there's no signal here. That's kind of wild. Not enough phone signal to open up a map. That's crazy. On AT&T for real? So much garbage in there. Unreal. But yeah, I mean, Memphis won the vote all the way through. 50%, the highest we've ever had on any of these votes for one single place. I'm not sure why you guys want to see Memphis so bad, but you guys want to see it, so we'll bring it to you. It caught me off guard. It caught a lot of my subscribers off guard. If you went to the comment section down there, you'll see in the comment section lots of comments like, huh, that's interesting. Like, how much people want to see Memphis? It is 93 degrees. It's really hard to record when it's this hot. The GoPros will fail. Just to give you guys some idea on some of the challenges we face when recording in this hot. iPhones will fail in about 10 minutes. GoPros will fail in about 10 minutes. So it's really, really hard to record. You guys might not be able to tell right now, but I'm actually trying to drive, away from the sun facing the camera. It's not really ideal, but iPhones will freeze, and so will GoPros. Very challenging to record when it's this hot. Turn up the AC for a minute and see if it blasts down. Today with 90-some degree heat, blue skies, it's hot, and it is really challenging to record. I wish I could just focus on my video, but I gotta focus on keeping these cameras on. And again, I would have the same problem with a GoPro as I will with an iPhone. They both freeze, and those are the best cameras you can get for recording these types of videos, so I really don't have too many options. Interesting that mural depicts, picking up garbage, but the reality, landfills and stuff, but the reality of what you're actually looking at versus, that mural is kind of like a complete opposite from the reality. In the reality, there's a lot of social work that can be done here. See a lot of white people too.
Yeah.
Does Memphis have a good Irish population? I know Louisville has a huge Irish population. I think Omaha, Nebraska, Detroit, and Miami, out of all the American cities, have the lowest Irish population. Detroit and Miami have the lowest Irish population, and they also have the lowest drug use of any large city. Kind of an interesting correlation there. I wonder if there's any type of correlation between those statistics. What's in the road? What's that, horse poop or something?
Acorns.
But yeah, this area definitely looks rough, and actually some of the residential communities, like back in here, look real rough. I find it interesting that there's a lot of white people here, though. Memphis is, I'm not supposed to be this way.
You're not.
I'll get out over.
Yeah.
Memphis is a majority 64% African American. Usually when a lot of cities in the South are going to be segregated. Doesn't seem like Memphis is, though. And there's a growing Latino population in Memphis. There's a lot of the other black cities. This car's driving the wrong way. A cop driving the wrong way. Yeah, but you can't drive the wrong way. The crap? And he's from Memphis. We're not even in Memphis city limits. What the crap? He stopped over there. Anyways, he's from Memphis. We're not in Memphis city limits, are we?
It may be like they expanded the city limits or something. I don't know.
They work together. Yeah, this city is like, wow. It's like decrepit out here. It's rough. Unbelievable. A lot of the other cities that have a large black population are usually not going to have, at least in the South, will not have a Hispanic population. But here in Memphis, even the Hispanic communities are surrounded by African American communities. It's kind of different. Memphis is definitely different than the rest of the South.
Yeah.
It's different from Birmingham. It's different from Montgomery. I mean, it's in the South, but it's definitely different. It's definitely not the same as some of the other southern cities. Seems like it's a little bit more integrated here. I don't know if maybe Elvis Presley helped that. It's kind of like with Detroit, you know, like Eminem in Detroit. And like Detroit, like people talk so bad about Detroit. Like, everybody just talks bad about Detroit. I feel like with Detroit, we really had to, and I'm glad we found some great areas in Detroit, because it seemed like with Detroit, everybody just wants to talk bad about Detroit. And it's got great suburbs. So first of all, 5 million people live in the Detroit and surrounding area. 5 million people.
That's about the population of Alabama.
Of the whole, right, like the whole state of Alabama. Like, that's how many people live in the Detroit area. And you got suburbs like Troy. Like, no lie, I literally go to Detroit just for shopping, because I can get stuff in Detroit that I can't even get in Miami sometimes. Or, you know what I mean? Like, there's great shopping.
Yeah, we'll be going soon, I think.
I want to go back. I want to go to Detroit soon. But like, Detroit's one of those cities, like, you know, just because it's mostly African American, people give it this bad reputation. And even people from Detroit talk bad about Detroit when there's really so much good to the metropolitan area. I'm not going to say the city limits has its challenges, but like as a whole, sometimes people just like to say, oh, Detroit's bad. I like Detroit, and I like their food. I like their culture.
Yeah.
I like, there's a lot to like about Detroit. But people just stain its reputation.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, Detroit was the greatest place to be in America at one point. You know, but the auto industry left, and it just went downhill. You know? Your family's from Detroit?
Yep. Suburbs.
Dearborn, Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor.
You were born in Ann Arbor. But it sucks how, like, people, nice and calm, how people just have these bad ideas of some cities.
Yeah.
And Detroit is super dangerous, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying it's not bad. Like, Detroit, you don't even stop at red lights in Detroit within city limits. But then you get to the suburbs, and it's a different story. Oh, I love those wheels right there.
Yeah.
I don't think they look that good on that car, but I've seen those wheels look good on different cars. Alright, so this is Frayser, guys. It's interesting because you could tell that not too long ago, these were really nice suburbs. You know, like this isn't like in Detroit where you hit up entire blocks that are old and decrepit and falling apart. Like, this probably 20 or 30 years ago might have been like a real nice suburb of Memphis, which is kind of what Prattville and Montgomery is going to do. Pretty much Montgomery and Prattville and Millbrook and all that. This is what it's going to become, like this. Dude, the amount of old school cars in the city is crazy. I love it.
Head north. Then, turn right.
Where's this thing got me going?
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
The phone signal's pretty bad. Dude, that is so strange for a large city. Isn't that weird for a city this large for the phone signal to be this bad?
Yeah.
Turn right onto Overton Crossing Street.
Birmingham has better phone signal.
Birmingham has good phone signal because it's in the mountains. You got all those towers up on top of those hills.
Yeah.
Birmingham's phone signal's already. See how they got these flashing blue lights? It's crazy. There are cameras up there
Yeah.
overlooking this parking lot. It's kind of weird. Alright guys, so there it is. Frayser. The worst place to live in Tennessee according to Google and our own subscribers who really wanted us to come back to Memphis. You know, from Florida here is quite a drive. But it feels good to be in Memphis. A city known for its music, its culture, both from soul to hip hop, just back to forth. Culturally influencing city. It was awesome to be here. Check it out from Memphis, Frayser.